Dear friends, please subscribe yo.com and press the bell button for recent updates. Thank for watching.
Welcome students. So in this session we are going to see the program of logical operations, then programs on searching and programs on sorting. Okay, in searching we are going to see find the largest number and find the smallest number. In sorting we are going to see the ascending order and descending order, then logical operations. So totally 5 programs we are going to study in this session. Okay, let us enter into video.
U.com.
Okay, so due to the time reasons, I copied the programs, that is ascending order, descending order, largest number and smallest number in 8086 drive. Okay, local disk C, then 8086. Here I copied these files. Okay, right. Ascending order, DSC, largest number, and SML means smallest number. Okay, so the 4 programs are copied here, and another one program, that is the logical operations. So logic gates, so I am also copying this file to 86, and I just rename this file as log for easiest to handle in easiest way. Okay, right. So 5 programs we are going to study today. Okay, right. So first we are going to see the program description or explanation. So the logical operation, actually this is the program for logical operations. So logical operations are AND, OR, XOR, NOT. Okay, so in this program we are considered the 4 logical operations: logical AND, logical OR, logical XOR, and NOT operations. So to perform the logical AND operations, we are using 2 numbers. So there is a input, so number, that is a first data that is loaded in accumulator, that is a AX register, the data is ACAD, and the second data that is loaded into BX register. Okay, so that is BCDE, H represent hexadecimal. Okay, then we are performing AND AX comma BX. After that we are storing the data in 1200, result is stored in 1200 and 201. Okay, that is for AND operation. Then after that OR operation, the same data is used for OR operation. So same way we are performing OR operation, and we are storing the data in 1202. Similarly we are going to perform XOR operation. Okay, XOR operation, so the result is stored in 204, and last in the final we are using NOT operations. The input is 0F 0F, that is the input. So for that we are consider the NOT operation. So the result is stored in 206, not 6. Okay, right. First, next we are going to see the execution. Okay, execution. So in order to execute the program, so we have to open DOS box. Okay, just open the DOS box and Alt enter. Use the procedure. First, what procedure we are going to do? So just we consider the C drive. So just if you give a C drive, it told that you must mount. So mount C colon /8086. Okay, the directory is mounted. then C colon, then give. Now it is converted into C drive. Now we can start our program. So the program log is a logical operations. Okay, log is a logical operation. The program name is log. Okay, right. So sum log comma semicolon. No errors, no warning. Then link log comma semicolon. There is no problem. These warnings are not considered. Then debug log.exe. Okay. Next n log.bin binary file. Then wcs colon 1000. Okay, then execution. So actually input is already given in a program itself, so no need to give a input in this command window. Just execute g equal to 1000. Now program is executed. Next I'm going to see the output. So the output, before seeing the output, we must know AND operation of ACAD and BCDE, what will be the output. So for that we use a calculator in scientific mode. Okay, in scientific mode, then select the hexadecimal. Okay, here the logical operation is available. Okay, so first data is ACAD and then BCDE, then BCDE, then press enter. The result is AC8C. Okay, that is a result. AC8C, that is a result. Let us see the result here. E space 1200. Enter. Okay, so the result is correct. Okay, 8C AC. This is for AND operation. Next we are going to see the OR operation. Okay, so OR operation, we just perform the same input. Okay, just clear it. So ACAD, then OR BCDE. The result is BCFF. So we will see the result. E space 1202 202. Okay, so the result is BCFF. So the lower 8 bit is stored in the first address, higher 8 bit stored in next address. Okay, similarly for XOR operation. For XOR operation, we are consider ACAD, then XOR, then BCDE. Enter. The result is 1073 hexadecimal. Let us check. E space 1204. Okay, so that is a 73 is loaded first, then 10 loaded into next. The result is correct. Okay, the result is correct. Okay, and the last one is FF 0F. That is a NOT operation. Actually, what will be the NOT operation? Actually, the F means 1111. Okay, so NOT operation means all the ones are converted into 0, all the zeros are converted into 1. So actually, what is a 0F? 0F means that is a 0001111 0001111. This is the data. So just opposite. The result is, check the result. C E space 1206. So F0. Okay. So this is the the output of 1200 is used for AND operation, 202 is for OR operation, 204 is for XOR operation, 6 for NOT operations. Okay, so this is the logical operations, the program working well. Okay, so next we are going to see the searching and sorting. Okay, right. To close this, just press Q and enter. Now the command window is closed. Next we are going to see ascending order. So ascending order, this is a program for ascending order. What is sorting the data in ascending order? This is a program. Okay, right. So the first 3 line is a assembler directives. Similarly, the last 3 line is also assembler directives. The int21 is a interrupt. int21 is a interrupt. And the interrupt at 21 is to stop the program or terminate the program. Here org is used to the starting address, indicate the starting address of the program. Okay, so here we are using the code segment, and the code segment and the data segment, all the segments are considered as code here. Okay, right. So in ascending order we have to give the data in any order. So the total number of data given is in count. Okay, so 1200 is a memory address. In that memory address, first we give the first number is count value. If you want to give 5 number of data, you just give 5 first. After that you have to give 5 different datas in descending order or any other order, random order. Okay, then the program arrange the datas in ascending order and store the result in the same memory address. Okay, how it's doing? So the ascending order, in order to perform the ascending order, the generally how we arrange the any number in ascending order, we are consider the first 2 data, then compare these 2 data. Okay, which one is greater, right? If some number is smaller, then we keep first, then after that what will have the higher larger number is moved to next side. Same way, if you are first take the one single data and compare with all other datas. Okay, if the number is smaller, then it is keep at first. Then we are consider the second data, then compare with all the datas. If it is smaller, it is kept at the line. Okay, if it is greater means it is shifted to next level. This is the logic. Okay, see, this is the program here. The algorithm is in the program. In its first step, the load the array count in 2 registers C1 and C2. C1 and C2 is a count register. In that we are loading the array value. There is an array count. Get the first 2 numbers, compare the numbers and exchange if necessary, so that the 2 numbers are in ascending order. If you are consider the 2 number A and B, if A is greater than B, then we just exchange. So A is moved to B and B is moved to A. Okay, right? Then decrement the count. Then after that and get the third number from the array and repeat the same procedure. Okay, then up to C2, the count, second count is equal to 0. Then after that decrement the second first comment and repeat the process. So we will get ascending order. Okay, right? So first we are taking the 2 number. If we compare the 2 number, if the one number is smaller, then we are keeping as itself. The first number is greater than, just we are exchange the number. Okay, just exchange the number. This is the procedure. Okay, right? Next one, this is the program. So this is a memory address 1200. In that we are going to give count value, after that input data. Okay, so initially the count value is loaded into CL register. Okay, here CH is a second count. Okay, CH is a second count, CL is a first count. This count register is to store the count value. Okay, right? So first we are moving the data, we are storing the data in 1200, and the source index that is used to point the 1200. The source index is an index register that points the 1200. The first data is moved to CL register, then we are decrement than CL. Similarly, the first data, the same data is also moved to CH register. If the first data is 5 means CL and CH equal to 5. Okay, initially we are doing that same. After that we are incrementing the source index, then first data is moved to AL register. Okay, then increment the source index again. Now the source index point the second data. The second data is compared with the accumulated data, that is the first data. Okay, so if the carry is generated, jump carry, we are moving to here. If carry is not generated, exchange. So when we will carry generate, if the first number is greater than accumulated data is greater than second number, means carry will not generate. Okay, right? If the first number is smaller than the second number, the carry will generate. Okay, if it is first number is smaller means no need to exchange. If first number is greater means we need to exchange. If first number is greater means there is a no carry is generated, so this loop will break. Then the exchange instruction is executed here, that is exchange AL comma SI, then exchange AL comma SI minus 1. Okay, these two numbers are rearranged. Okay, then we are executing this instruction decrement CH, then jump no 0, CH value we are checking the CH value. If it is not 0 means jump to loop 2. Okay, then decrement CL, then if it is not 0 means loop 1. Okay, so this process is repeated until the count value become 0. Okay, right? So simple procedure. First we are taking the first two number. Okay, compare the number. The first number is greater than second number means we are performing exchange operation. At the time no carry is generated. Okay, right? If first number is less than means the carry will generate, so we need not to do any exchange operation. Then we are next doing next comparison operation. Okay, so this is a ascending order. What is the difference between descending order? What is descending order? See the program for descending order, both the programs are same, only small different. Okay, what's the different here? GNC, there we are using JC, here JNC. Okay, so descending order means the largest number should be in first. If the first number is greater than second number means we no need to exchange. If the first number is smaller than the second number means we have to do exchange. Okay, at the time there is no carry is generated, so we have to do exchange. Both the programs are same program, same instruction, only one instruction is changed, that is JNC. The conditional loop is changed. So in ascending order JC loop 3, in descending order JNC loop 3. This is a different way. Let us see the execution. Okay, right. Okay, so this is our window. ASC, first performing ascending order program, ascending. Okay, there is no error, no warning. Link ASC comma semicolon, there is no warning. Okay, then debug ASC dot exe, then n ASC dot bin, binary now, well, then WCS colon 1000. What is the next step? Execution. No, here execution, before the execution we must give the data. So we must give the data because in our program there is no data given. So if you perform the ascending order or descending order, we have a set of data, there is an array of data, so we have to use the array in memory, so that we have to give the data in memory location. So E1200 enter. So the first data is 42 here, that is a old data. You have to replace the old data by entering the new data. 05 is a count value, so the count is 05. Next we are going to give 5 different numbers. Okay, so 5 different numbers, any number you can give. Okay, right. So actually the program is in ascending order, so we just give the number in descending order, but result should be in ascending order. Okay, right. So I'm giving the number in descending order. Okay, so largest number is first 99 space 88 space 77 space 66 space 55. So 1 2 3 4 5 data are given. Okay, so this is the input. So the first number, in 1200, the 05 is a count value. The 99255, that is input value. Next you go execute the program 1000. Now program is executed. After that we are checking the output 1200, the same memory location. So first number is count, so second is a data. So this is a result. So we give the input is 9988776655, but the result is in ascending order 5566778899. This is the ascending order program. Okay, right. So clear. Next we are going to see the descending order program. So just quit this command window. So descending order, the same program. Okay, here also input memory address is, that is 1200. DSC comma semicolon, no error, no warnings, link DSC comma semicolon. Okay, then debug dsc.exe. Okay, then n space dsc dot binary binary file wcs colon 1000. Okay, next we are giving the input. So we must give the input. So the input address is command is 1200, memory address is 1200. We just give any data. So here also we are going to give 5 numbers of input. So this is a descending order, so we give the input in ascending order. Okay, right. So 44 55 66 77 88. So 1 2 3 4 5. So 4 to 8 we are giving 5 number of inputs. Okay, next we are going to see the execution g equal to 1000. Now the program is executed. Then check the output, g space 1200, enter. So 05 is the count value. So first data is 88. So we are giving the, here we are giving the first data is 444, second data is 55, but here the first data is 88 result, then 654. This is a descending order. Okay, so this is a result of descending order program. Okay, clear. So very easiest way. Similarly we can give any number of count. So instead of 05 you can give any number, so that much number is executed in the fraction of second. Okay, right. So you can give any number. Okay, next we are going to see, okay, searching program for searching. Okay, there is a largest number and smallest number, largest number and smallest number. First we are going to see the largest number. So how do you find the largest number? So same concept as the ascending order and descending order, but in ascending order we are exchange the number in, because we need all the numbers. Okay, but in largest number and smallest number we need the largest number only. Okay, first we are taking the first two numbers and comparing the two number. If then find which number is greater. The greater number is stored in the memory. Then the greater number is compared with the next third data. Then in that which one is greater, that greater data is moved to memory. Similarly, and the graded number is compared with the fourth data and the fifth data, and which data is in memory at last, that is considered as the largest number. Same way smallest number also. In smallest number, if you are comparing the two number, which number is smallest, we have to find. The smallest number is stored in memory, largest number is discarded. Then the smallest number is compared with third data, then comparing. Okay, then we are finding the smallest one. The smallest one stored in the memory. This is a logic. So see the algorithm here. Load the array count in a register C1. Get the first two numbers. Compare the numbers and exchange if number is small. Okay, right? And get the third number from the array and repeat the process until the count equal to 0. Right? So this is a algorithm. So see the program. So here the first three is assembler directives. Similarly, the last four instruction also assembler directives. It is common to all the program. Okay. So here your initialization is available. So in 1200 we can give the n number of input. 1300 we can store the result. Here in CL we are giving the count value. So here the count value is 5, that is directly given in program. In a previous program, the count value is also given through the memory address. Okay, right. So 1200 for input, 1300 for output. Okay, then count is 5. So we can give 5 different number. Okay, right. Then first what will happen? The first data is loaded into AL. Move AL comma SI. So SI is assigned for 1200. So that is moved to AL. Then decrement CL. We just decrement one count. Then increment SI. Now the source index point the second data. So that is moved to BL register. That is moved to BL register. And we are comparing AL and BL register. Okay. If jump no carry. Okay. Jump no carry. Carry, if there is no carry means the AL value greater than BL. Okay. Right. Then we jump to L2. Okay. Jump to L2. Here decrement CL. Then jump no 0. Here checking the count value whether it is 0 or not. If it is 0 means we stop the program. If it is not 0 means repeat the program. Okay, right. So if it is 0 means the data is stored in DI register. That is DI means this is a DI, that is a destination index, that is for result. Jump, if the carry is generated, then move AL comma BL. BL value that is moved to AL. Actually this is a we are finding the largest number. If AL value is less than BL value, then the carry is generated. So if carry is generated means the BL value, that is larger value, replace the smallest value. Okay, right. That is loaded into accumulator. Then after that, that largest value is compared with third data and fourth data and fifth data respectively. Okay, right. Let us see the execution. The file name is LRG. Okay, right. Okay, just quit this. Okay, file name is LRG. Oh no. Set invalid command. Right. Start one fresh. ASM LRG comma semicolon. No error, no warning. Link LRG comma semicolon. Then debug LRG dot binary bin. Sorry, that is a wrong method. Sorry, again continue again. So from MASM LRG comma semicolon 001 link LRG comma semicolon. Okay. Then debug lrg.exe. Okay, exe. Then n lrg.bin binary file. Then wcs colon 1000. Okay, next we are going to see the execution. Before execution the program, we must give the input. So the count value is 5, so just give the input in 1200 and we can see the output in 1300. So e space 1200. You can give any data, so just give a data, that is a 77 space a0 space 55 space, then 66 space, last data is then 99 space. Okay, these are the 5 datas. So 77 A055. Again repeat this 31200. So first data 70 A055 6699. This is our input data. Next execution G equal to 1000. Now the program is executed. Now you check the output in 1300. Okay, so here the largest number is A0. Okay, the largest number is A0. So A is after 9. Okay, that's a is after 9. So the largest number is A0. Okay, similarly we can find the smallest number. So if we are finding the smallest number, we just, so smallest number is also same as the largest number. Here also we are first taking the two number and we are comparing the two number. If the number is smaller, then the largest number is replaced by the smallest number. Then this process is continue till the count value become 0. Okay, very simple. Just execute the program. MASM SML comma semicolon. The SML for smallest number. Then LINK SML comma semicolon link. Then debug SML .exe. Then n SML .bin binary wcs colon 1000. Okay, next we must give the input. So input address is 1200. So this is the smallest number. The program for finding smallest number. Okay, we just give the largest number. Okay, 9 8 7 7, then 66, last number is 55. Okay, so this is our input. Just repeat again, E1200 9988776655. These are the input. 5 inputs are given. Next we are going to execute. So is G equal to 1000. Next we find the output 1300. Output address is 1300. So that is 55. So apart from the around the 5 numbers are input. So in that 99, 88, 77, 66 and 55, these are the inputs. So in that the smallest number is 55, that is shown here. Okay, so this is the finding smallest number program. Okay, so today we completed, that is a logical operations program on searching and a program on sorting. In next session we are going to see code converter, string manipulation and matrix operations. Okay, thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe and give like for this video. Thank you.